It's the High Heel Tea Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Where we speak on real topics that'll make you laugh. Looking good, smelling good, that's a boss chick. Yeah. 6-inch heel, show you how to walk slick. Hey. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree Podcast.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree Podcast.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree Podcast.
Hey.
And it's the podcast, and it's the High Heel.
Yo, it's your boy 84, and I'm on the High Heels and Tea podcast with Crystal and Ree.
Hey, welcome back to the High Heels and Tea Podcast. I'm Crystal Lee.
This is Rihanna.
Hey, y'all, today we are joined by AD.
What up, what up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great,
Yeah.
It's been a great day.
How your wine taste?
This wine is good.
Oh,
Real
yeah.
smooth.
How are you, though, with, like, drinking? Are you cool?
Yeah, absolutely.
It ain't down Julio at the Julio, but it's wine, okay?
Nah, wine is
You're gonna
magnificent. Nah, I ain't gonna be over here tripping and stumbling on my words.
Nothing.
Please, let's get it. Let's get
All
it.
right.
You say, let's get it.
Let's get it. For sure.
You gotta ask him the question too, friend.
Ask him a question.
The question.
The
What
question.
makes today a good day?
Ooh, what makes today a good day? Man, I've been active. I went to church and did security. Had to fight off the crackheads for the church.
What part of North St. Louis are you?
Grand and Lee.
Oh, dang. What
Come
church
on.
was that?
St. John's.
it a good church,
It's a
though?
great, magnificent
Why
church.
can't they come in and praise, too?
We try to get them to, but they just want to sit on the steps and nod off or protect themselves from the rain, from the
They
from
don't
the
want to
roofing.
listen to the guy.
I know, but I be out there giving them the word though. They get so mad because they say I be blowing they high. I be like, I'm just talking about God.
Man.
Yeah, if you want to sit out here,
This church stuff, hear that?
because
Sunday.
On a Sunday.
literally all I tell them is I say the same thing you doing with these drugs, the same thing these people doing going into God. They getting their fix.
Yeah.
Like when this world kicking all our butt. You know what I'm saying? And they come to church 3 times a week to get they high from God.
Yeah.
You running from something.
Yeah.
You can go run to something in that church. They be, man, I gotta get up out of here. I'm
Yeah.
like, I know.
Yeah.
Let's let y'all
I got that
never
word for you. I got
never
that-
They can know me.
Man,
Don't
man,
know
man,
nothing
listen.
about
You gonna
me.
come sit on the church step and get mad somebody
Yeah.
giving you the word.
Right.
Man.
I'm just trying to get high and be unbothered. I'm like, nah, this is a safe
This is the
space.
wrong area.
Yeah.
The audacity.
The audacity.
So within that
Audacity.
space, because you know I'm a God person. What was the word for today?
Yeah.
Oh, in the church?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was outside fighting off the crackheads
Oh,
today.
yeah.
It was a full blast. Yeah, oh my gosh,
The
it was a
word
full
for today
blast.
was
Man,
crackheads be gone.
crackheads be going. Hey,
Crackhead gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna respect their hustle because they always getting it. You know what I'm saying? They always got it. I'm like,
No, I always get it. Though.
they always get it. So I try to take from their hustle and give them a little bit of mine.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
what's
it
up.
Yeah.
Well, before we kick off into the episode, can you share a little brief background on what we're gonna talk about today with Black Men Build and who you are, and just some more brief background on the organization itself.
Well, Black Men Build is a grassroots membership organization that whole mission is to give black men and black families the skills and tools equipped to become a powerful, organized political force for our liberation. And that looks so many different ways. Like people think it's just politics, it's just going to the ballots and voting. Really, it's just what you're doing in your community. You know, your alderman, you knowing your neighbor, you knowing what's going on to be able to speak to it and speak power to it to get it done. Because if you don't know what's going on and you stay in your house, then what it is going to always be what it is.
Yep.
So we're trying to educate people just to get understanding of who you are on the inside, because that's the first thing. Like if you're broken on the inside, I can pour water in you all day long and it's going to come out.
Yeah.
So we focus on
I
healing.
like that analogy.
Yes. We focus on healing, especially in the black men. Black men don't like talking about our emotions. We hold it up, we pin it in. We've been told that showing our emotions is feminine. And it's been causing a lot of trauma within men, within relationships, especially with women. I try to point to us, we be like why you loving me properly? And it's kind of crazy. And I'm trying to get black men to open up to what the energy is that is healing for us and not look at it as opposition. So that's really what Black Men Build is kind of anchored in, but we got to be politically educated. It's a lot of people making decisions over us that don't give a damn about us.
Yes.
And that's sad for us to literally not be paying attention, and we giving these people power if we vote or don't vote.
Yes.
So it's really just trying to get these guys activated because they got a lot to say. We got to get in motion with it.
You ain't doing.
Yeah, we got to get in motion with it. So me, myself, I've been doing this my whole life. My grandfather was a man who had 3/5 of a man on his enlistment forms when he went to the Army. So he couldn't stand the racial division that was in this country. So he poured into me to make sure that I had that energy to not lose myself based off of what this world is trying to give me and still be able to give it out to other people. Because he over poured into me. Yeah, like I got one tattoo and it's him. And I can't even put nothing else on my body because it mean that much to what he did for me because I wouldn't be here without him. So I do my best to.
Your grandpa look like somebody.
Oh yeah, people say Steve Harvey, Richard Pryor. I didn't heard it all. Yeah, so, but no, he was a great man. And, I try to do, you know what I'm saying, take that energy he gave me and give it to the masses.
That's what's
That's
up.
awesome.
Yeah.
Granddad, I know you was in high school.
Granddaddy.
Oh, he ain't know nothing. He ain't know about that. He had passed away by then. That's really why I was acting the fool because when he was around,
You had passed away.
yeah, and I lost, lost my way and got to acting the fool, but still was going to school though.
Like, that's my granddaddy.
That was my guy. That's my man.
But that's dope that you found your way. And like when I see certain things on social media, it's like y'all touring.
Yeah,
Something with
absolutely.
Can you talk a little bit more to that?
So we literally just wrapped up our last day in Miami yesterday, where we were on a 10-city tour, going from state to state, talking about healing and education, bringing black men together, sitting in these healing circles, asking, "What is your definition of being a man? Who's the first person that taught you? You know what I'm saying? Was it positive or negative? You know what I'm saying? How can you get what is power to you, and how can you get that power into the community?"
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they challenge them to think outside of their comfort zone because a lot of men just go to work and come home. They're not thinking about anything outside of their own home, and that's okay. But we got a big problem facing our black people, and staying in our houses is detriment to what we really need to build as a community.
So as a man,
Yes.
what do you think are those things that like identify manhood?
Ooh,
I like that.
that's
a
a
good
great,
question.
yeah, absolutely. So,
I'm gonna say this
Please.
as you elaborate
No,
on
please.
that, think to elaborate on it. Like what I found, just being a woman, obviously dating men, it's like you have to be careful about what that man prays as part of being a man. Of course, we know like a lot of men chase money because they think money bring the women.
Yeah.
A man
Shout
could
out
be
to
get
goals.
validation from like, oh, a red cord. If I don't have this red cord, I don't feel like
Absolutely.
a man.
I am who I am.
And obviously he can't lead, he can't do a lot
Absolutely.
of things. And you're going out your way trying to pour into him, trying to be everything, trying to be
But
the
he
best
don't
you could
see
be in the army.
I'm talking about y'all. Hey, salute to the queens. Salute to y'all because y'all be doing it.
Why is it never enough? Because what he's really chasing is something that he
That we
looks
don't
at.
have
It
nothing to do
signifies
with.
as man.
As manhood,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
So I want to know, as a man, what do you?
Where does it start?
Yeah, what?
So for me, it's purpose and legacy.
Okay.
Like when I think about being a man, I view my community as a mirror of me.
Okay.
I view my family as a mirror of me. I sit back and see how these dynamics of men who have fell out of the realm of protector. Like I'm the guy that said, crack killed our community. And I'm also the man that say, them cats some suckers for selling it. You know what I'm saying? Like I hold us fully accountable because we are the head. So I don't care how much money it made. When y'all saw what it was doing to us, it should have just literally been picked up and set to the side. And whoever was shipping, they're like, damn, these cats ain't selling it. But we lost our way trying to get something that the white man said was good. That notoriety, that title, that house, that car. And ain't none of that got nothing to do with community and family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's some families right now overseas in this city right now that got a penny to pinch on and they happy and they thriving internally. But if a man has no purpose internally, it's nothing you or me can do anything to push them forward because what are you doing this for? What are you going to work for? I need a check. I need the Rams. I need the this. What about our great grandkids? You know what I'm saying? What about our daughter now? Do you want her to just be with a man that punches the clock 12 hours, not here for his mother, not here in the house, not open, not available, not present, not growing, not trying, not developing, not doing none of this, but you want me to lay down and give you my body? You know what I'm saying? I understand. I have dived into this from so many different elements, especially from y'all, because y'all are our creators. And y'all deserve an honor that black man has not been given women. And I'm trying to do my best to walk into that realm as I learn to leave those toxic ways alone, because we was embedded in toxicity. Music,
100%.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Movies, the neighborhood, the man made it seem like conquest of a woman was what it was instead of partnership. Like how many things can you take down instead of, if you have that one, you can literally change the dynamic of the whole community with one solid family.
mentality.
It's a literal mentality. So right now I work at Better Family Life as well. And I go into schools and I teach teen pregnancy prevention. I'm telling these kids that feeling you feel ain't wrong. It's natural. Once you can ejaculate, once you have a period, your body is sending signals to this boy that says, impregnate me. That's not wrong. Now you understand that. Do you want to take the risk of your health and your safety and all of that and having a baby? Awareness. So then, if you make the decision, put a condom on. After that, after I give you the game on what's the pitfalls, after that, put a condom on.
Was you a teen dad?
No.
Oh.
I purposely waited. Like, I was very deliberate with my scheme. It just didn't happen with the right partner. That's it. I was very strategic. Like,
So how old were you when you had
22.
Okay.
Yeah, 22. I planned it out. I wanted the white picket fence. And my partner was not on that.
So I have a question. Being that now you guys are traveling to these different spaces, right? Talking to different men, to these 10-city tour, what are you seeing is like maybe top 2, top 3 common
situations?
I want to use pitfalls when it comes to manhood.
Emotional intelligence and impulse control. Those are the most. That's what leads men to horrible decisions. Like, one of the wisest things. So we do a men's circle twice a month in every hub across the country, and we give men a safe space to speak. And one of the things that elder said to me was, men have to learn how to detach their feelings from a woman's words. And then when he said it, I just sat there and thought about it, like how many times I've let a female in her emotions come and say something to me that had me act all outside of my body like a little chump. You know what I'm saying? And do some goofy stuff, go cheat, go, you know what I'm saying? Put everything wrong just because she hurt my little punk feelings. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but now you got things where people are killing people based off of that lack of impulse control because this dude made me angry and yada, yada, blah. So that's the real life thing, because we come across a bunch of men who've been in prison, and it wasn't because they're bad guys. It's because they didn't have a particular skill set to breathe, identify what I'm feeling, and then make a move.
What I always like to go by is I consider that it's I before E.
Yes.
It's intellect before emotion.
Absolutely.
And so a lot of people, not just men, but women in general, because with women starting to create that emotional feeling, that creates a decision that you make before you start thinking, which creates you to create an emotional feeling as well. So within that space, everybody has to start thinking before you act.
Absolutely.
And that's what I teach my boys. I'd be happy to think how many kids I got. I got somebody outside. I got 4 boys. So it's like, I would want them to understand the dynamic between, hey, you have to think before you act.
Absolutely.
You have to understand that what you do after the response it may affect your whole life.
Yes.
And so I think a lot of us, just not men in general, but a lot of us weren't
taught. Not that at all.
We weren't taught that, and we don't understand. Honestly, within that space as adults, a lot of us
did.
Understand it.
Not at all. Not at all. My thing is, I tell people to feel the feeling, FEEL. Don't let the feeling feel you, FILL. Like, don't let that feeling overtake your entire body and then start dictating your decisions. That's the worst place to ever be at in any decision-making process. Is full of emotion.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't think we were taught, like, going back to where we're not gonna make it a gender role thing. Although I know it's black men.
Oh, absolutely, please. We got women in the organization for sure.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You just definitely wasn't taught how to not make decisions without your emotions, and knowing how to self-regulate is important. It's one of the things that I take pride on. I'll be like, take a lot to get me mad. Don't get me mad.
That's that Leo. You're a Leo, right?
But no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you, Leo?
A Virgo?
No, I'm a Pisces.
Oh, you are a Pisces.
Yeah,
you're a sweetheart.
Yeah. Look at her. Is she though?
I'm very sweet. Sweetest person you
I get along with Virgo.
This is true.
But I think a lot of people don't know how to self-regulate.
Right.
Because to what he's saying, feelings, that's normal. So human feelings. It's human nature to feel sad, mad, whatever, right? So you can never get away from the feeling. But I think I mentioned this to you. It takes like 90 seconds for a feeling to go through. So if you know how to self-regulate your emotions, then you'll learn how to make decisions outside of your emotions. And honestly, that particular skill set will help you get forward with relationships,
business,
everything. You know. And so I think what y'all doing is awesome as men, though. Back to just that space. It's so awesome. I love how it's so many men these days start really creating these organizations,
Absolutely.
creating these movements, and really doing it with the intent to educate. Because I think that's a missing space that a missing piece that a lot of men got away from. Like, I personally don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know. I don't like to talk to what a man is or a guy. Right. I just know what I experienced or what I never want to experience
again.
Yeah. I know that much, but even when men are talking, I listen because I still want to learn. I can't sit here and be like, a man's supposed to be this, but hearing you and what you saying resonate with me. So you help me with my standards. You help me with my expectations. You help me understand things a little bit more to where I know how to weave out, what's right and what's wrong.
Absolutely.
So, and speaking to that, like, I didn't grow up with a man in the home. I was raised by my mom.
Okay.
So in my adult years now, I kind of like understand men way more. But growing up, it was so much missing from not having that father in the house or that man representation to tell you your values or tell you what you should accept, what you shouldn't accept.
Right.
And like, unfortunate for a lot of women, social media is they only way of
learning how to be a woman is. Oh my God.
Absence of certain, genders, the man or the woman. But it's dope that y'all out here doing the footwork.
Footwork, we outside. We outside. We outside for real. Like, we literally we planted a garden Saturday morning. We went to feed the homeless and clean up. We went to a network at Frizz Fest. We went skating. All of this is in the name of networking with different organizations and showing our sweat equity. Nobody can do this alone. Like, it'd be so many people out here doing it, but they be trying to do it by themselves. And that's not how it's supposed to be. It takes a village. We say that, but the action is literally becoming a village. Like, going out of your way when it ain't too comfortable to go sit your butt down and go do some work on behalf of the community.
Yes, and it needs action, because without action, nothing's going
to move forward. And there's a lot of things going on in the community. They got a strategic land use plan where they have to talk to the community before they do anything with the land that's going on in North St. Louis, and people don't know about it. And I'm trying to get people to understand we have a voice. It's some things by law that are supposed to happen, but if y'all sacrifice our rights, these people just gonna come put islands down Natural Bridge. Who wanted that? Who wanted to put those islands? Who were you? Why did you do it? I don't understand.
They did that to minimize the crime, to stop all the high-speed cases, to basically stop.
So they want to stop something they created. And they ain't with that.
100%.
Yeah, it's not with that. I know why they did it.
They created because, first of all, they're not supposed to do it in the first place.
They're not supposed to high speed.
They're not supposed to high speed in general. So in order to prevent that from happening, we're going to put a barrier here to stop you from even being able
to like this.
Man. But that was something people could have literally voted on to stop. To have a say on.
But that goes to show about the people that
have the information.
And they didn't give us information.
They're not broadcasting it.
They didn't say, hey, everybody come down here on 33rd and 22nd and vote for not putting this island down here. Exactly. And we don't get those.
I would say yes and no, because right now my algorithm is popping up all of these things. My algorithm. You know what I'm saying? I go searching it though. You know what I'm saying? Our algorithm on our phone, if you're looking up high heels and pretty dresses, all of a sudden it's going to start sending it on your phone.
True.
So people got to start looking into something else if you want the information.
Stop just talking
about it. Put the action in, because my algorithm pops it up where it be saying this is happening, this is going on, this. I'm like, whoa.
But within that space, they should give us the opportunity though. They should broadcast.
If they were fair.
Like they broadcast all the bids that we want, that they want us to see.
If they were fair and righteous.
100%.
Yeah, are they?
So they should broadcast.
Are they fair and righteous?
No, they're not.
So we ain't. That's why they're not.
They don't want to give us the chance.
If you see, if you listen to the commercial where they talk about cigarettes and they say all the side effects, they say it so fast so they can clear themselves of law. And it's sitting like this is
pharmaceuticals that they say when they be like, this may cause dizziness. This may cause you may black out for 45 minutes.
If you have heart failure, call us immediately.
Like what? Heart failure? Yeah. Already. Like what the fuck is you talking about?
But they do it for the legal reasons, because if they don't say it at all, they'll get sued. But they say it so fast that you really can't hear them. Yeah. But it's just it's a crazy way they do it.
They need to hire me to be that person.
I have a question. So with you being so in tune with everything, do you ever feel like it's so much information, right? It's overwhelming. And I'm not trying to say it in the most negative way.
No, I get it.
Frustration. It's just so much. A little bit of here and there. And like you said, you searching on social media. So what's entertaining you, training you, like
Absolutely.
you feel overwhelmed with how much you know?
Sometimes.
Okay.
But I meditate daily. I literally go and center myself because it's so much going on wrong in the world.
Yeah.
You can walk right outside your door and see 15 mistakes that's going on that people are actively perpetuating. The stigma that they put us under, the action that's going to make us worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting back like, the people at fast food are all black and they treat me like I ain't them. They give me my food cold, it be wrong. This could kill me. If this,
They complain about it, yeah.
if this meat undercooked, you could kill me. But you look like me. I'll be telling people that's my psychology thing. When the people at the fast food restaurants in the hood start treating us like we are each other, I'm going to feel like we together because we all are each other, guys.
Man.
Why do y'all give us poor food? Why is my fries cold and you don't want cold fries?
I think
It's a mentality.
I think it's a mentality
Yes.
thing. I think it's more so it's the fact that, hey, I'm doing this job because I have to do this job because I need money.
This is not
but
what
I'm
I
not.
want to
This
be.
is not what I want
Absolutely.
to be. This is not what I really want to do. But within that space, people have to realize
Speak
and
to it.
recognize that we have stages within our space.
Speak to it.
And within those stages, you need those third steps to move you to the next direction.
Speak
and
to
so
it.
every stage of your life, you need to treat it as a positive life
It is.
and not treat it as a negative just because this is something that you don't want.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like, hey, you have a car accident. You don't have the car that you had that you love so much, but now you got to downgrade and get another car.
Right.
That you need this car to go
Get you-
to get to where you need to be. You can't look at it as a, hey, oh fuck, I ain't got this car. Da-da-da-da. No, this is a third step for me. This is my
Absolutely.
next
12s
level.
and 11s.
We gotta start talking about. I had, you know what I'm saying? I only got 18s on this one, but I had them 24s
Those on the other
one.
one.
You know what I'm saying? But we gotta stop looking and holding on to our
Yes,
past
it's so
and
true.
focus on our present so that we can move forward in our future.
You was speaking. It's on a Sunday day. You was preaching. Let me, because that's the
I was
word.
trying to tell you about them. I was trying to tell about the crackheads on the
On the church steps.
On the church steps. I'm like, what's going on?
But you definitely right. I agree with you 1,000,000%. I think sometimes people be so caught up in the now and where they're at, they can't even. Although you know, like this ain't where it's ending at.
Yeah.
All you can do is react to what's happening now.
Yeah,
You know what
you
I'm
be
saying?
focused on it, and that's why people be so unhappy.
Yes, God is very intentional though.
Oh, yeah.
If you appreciate what God gives you,
That's
God
right.
gives you more.
That's friend favorite word.
But
intentionality.
but if you don't appreciate what God giving you, God is not going to give you more to unappreciate. That's not
You
what's
know,
going to happen.
you know,
Like,
you know what?
you hate that, but let me give you 4 more of them. That's not how that God works at all. So
He's like,
yeah. And if you truly believe that God is in control of all of this, then you should be celebratory every day you wake up and gather earth, because it is a purpose for every stage that we're in.
For every
And if
day
you
that you
take
live.
it that way, because I've had it, lost it, went through trials and tribulations. Some of the best people I've seen die, some of the worst people still living. And I'm sitting back here trying to juggle like, God, you really is.
this what you doing?
This what you doing.
How we acting.
Today on today's day, but it is yours, so
Okay.
Every day's your day.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say.
I ain't gonna say too much. I'm gonna say something, but I ain't gonna say too much.
little
but-
razzle dazzle.
Yeah, a little razzle on the dazzle. So I'm gonna say
But
something.
you already know how I feel anyway, so it don't matter.
So we're
Before we end this episode, I do want to shine some light on the clothing brand
Okay.
or the street.
okay.
Can you talk a little bit more to that? What's up with the clothing brand?
Also, I have a clothing line called Born Elite. It is
Yep.
very, very intentional about saying that everyone is born to do what they're called to do in this life, and only a way they can do it. So when you put the clothing on, it's literally, people always say it's not a clothing line, it's a movement. It's you. Like if I don't have a website, I don't sell online. If you see me in it, you catch me at one of my booths, it's meant for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make money. I'm literally trying to create an invisible thread of people. When you see that, you know AD, don't you? Oh man, AD did this for me. Yeah, I saw him at this booth. I saw him performing over here. Something that's outside of this internet. Because I'm used to the people on Natural Bridge and Euclid selling the clothes out the van. We'll be driving down and selling the fake clothes. That's the era I'm from, getting it out the mud.
Yeah.
And then it's still this internet world. They take your music and do what they want to do with it, use it, and then I'm speaking about God in every song. I'm speaking about upliftment and power and melanin and African royalty. So I'm not trying to put that on everybody. I'm trying to give it to who it's for.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And because it's a real life messaging in the music for me that I got from this 40 years of living, that God has given me to go through every trial and tribulation and have nothing but joy and peace on my heart.
Lord.
Like, oh my God, it's the best feeling on the planet. So I put it in my music. It's nothing but love and light. So people, if you're having a bad day, you can put my music in. Ain't no cursing, ain't no disrespecting no women, ain't no killing, and it's still gonna have you in that mind. Hey.
Get it, God. Get it, God. That's why I like listening to Boost. Do y'all listen to Boost?
Oh, Boost is
Boost is the shit.
oh my God, they be jamming.
It's the
Gospel hip hop.
Hip-hop.
KB and Lecrae and
Yeah, I be.
But then the closest is I've gotten is Kirk Franklin.
yeah, gospel hip hop is great. It's a straight great vibe. I mean,
they be talking about all types.
yes, and it ain't just God laced. It's literally just it's good music. Period.
Okay.
It just ain't got no cursing, no killing, no dealing, no
I'ma
none
check
of
that
that.
out.
Please.
Why you ain't send me the link?
I should
Send me the information. Send me the
It's a radio station in St. Louis.
Yes.
It's
So
called Boost.
I got a few shows coming up at the Create Place. I partner with the Create Place. It's a beautiful spot on Grand and Gravois that is literally pointed to the artists in every walk of life, trying to help people get to the next step. They're like an incubator, letting you get your first professional photo shoot, your video shoot, the showcase. So I've been working with them for a year, and it's their 2-year anniversary, and it's my year anniversary on October 4th. So I'll be performing there since we started building, and there are a couple brothers who are in Black Man Build who are literally trying to get art back into the community in a way of, if you sing, come sing on the stage. You got artwork, we got a wall for you to put your artwork up. If you need a photo shoot, we got a photo shoot. You need to shoot a podcast in a different location, you can. You need to sing your song, they got a studio. So that's where I'll be. That Word Up 30th Thursday. Like, I'll really be hitting the open mics. I love open mics, the intimacy
We're gonna
of.
come to 30th Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, y'all see me. I'm gonna put it on the show for y'all.
Yeah, shout us out.
Yeah. I got you. I got my family right there.
Before we end this episode, share where the listeners, the viewers can connect with you at.
Okay.
Or also, obviously about Black Man Build.
Absolutely. So look us up on blackman.build. That's blackman.build. We have all of our values pledged. We have this wonderful wartime all black publication. This is our 5th one. Man, I know, right? This artwork is always crazy. All black artwork speaking about what's going on in each city. They speak to the situations in the hubs. They speak about political liberation, transforming to meet the moment, respecting the process, doing things to help you become a better you.
That's awesome.
And then follow me on Instagram, AD41s, like 1111, because the angels are always near, as you see.
Yes.
So follow me on AD4 and tap in with me, man. It's a lot of building to do. It's a lot of work to be done, and I'm here to help whoever's helping the community.
Thank you, AD.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Gratitude.
You so dope.
Man, you're dope. I've known you since Beaumont.
Thank you.
We've been doing this, and we still doing it.
We doing
We've
it.
been doing it.
She went to Beaumont.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at all this greatness from Beaumont.
Yeah.
Look at all this greatness from Beaumont.
Hey.
Meanwhile, I run TC. Cleveland Commanders.
Look at that. I gotta wear a uniform. Look at that.
Thank y'all so much again for listening to the High Heels to Tea podcast. Goodbye.